is up, YouTube? Thank you guys for tuning in for the fifth video that I'm dropping. In this video, I'm going to be entirely focused upon this controller over here. So this is a Wasabi green Stadia controller. I've already unboxed the Premium Pro Edition white controller for you guys. And this time, I've already shot the footages for this controller. I'm just going to get that rolling once I'm done talking. But I was also playing Doom Eternal on my TV on Stadia. So if you guys do want to see the gameplay in terms of graphics, in terms of lag, input lag with the controller, right? I can obviously get that running for you guys. Just mention in the comments below and I will shoot that for you guys. And I'll have that out maybe as a series or a full entire video, right? Yeah, for sure. So just tune in for the video and keep showing support, right? So give the video a thumbs up if you appreciate the video, right? As well as mention in the comments what I can do better. You know, I'm always learning. I want to basically get better at the editing as well as content creating game, as well as make sure that you do hit us with a subscribe and help the support of the channel. Guys, so we're gonna unbox this thing over here. So just like last time, I'm just gonna go show you around the box. So we do have the controller, Wasabi in the image on the top, the Google logo, Stadia obviously. Again, same thing, the logo here. Same thing, one place for all, the ways we play. And again, the same information about the specs and whatnot. And we just have other product information. So now for the reveal. So this is a controller. So right off the bat, we see the controller. So I guess just based on the picture and the controller, the green is not as prominent as it shows here, whereas the highlighted green is pretty bright. Actually, it looks really nice. So again, the same buttons and whatnot, right? So we'll just see what else we have. Place it down. We should come with an adapter at the bottom. Yeah. So we have the adapter. We just don't get a wall plug this time. That's the only difference. You just don't get a charger, I'm assuming. And then we have manual, so okay. Awesome, and they taped it. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to open up the other controller and we'll just set it side by side so that you guys can have a comparison. Now that I've unboxed the controller for you guys and you've seen the controller and you have a better perception or view of the controller, in terms of my personal opinion, I really like the controller because of the color and the unique acts in the thumbnails, right? And in terms of basically the feel, it's very sturdy, it's very hard, right? And it feels very similar to that of the Xbox controller. Very not as chunky as Xbox controller, but does it has the same feel as Xbox controller. So now let's move the Wasabi controller out of the way and let's talk about Google Stadia. So I do want to briefly go over Google Stadia, their promises and what essentially is, and what I personally think and what I think of the flaws of Google Stadia, right? So number one, Google Stadia, what it essentially promises is a hardware-less gaming, right? It's a cloud streaming gaming platform which Google runs. They have a data center. They're going to be streaming the games and they're going to stream the games to your Google account. So what essentially that means is you don't own any hardware. You don't have to buy a console, right? You don't have to buy any physical hard copies of the games, right? It's all basically on a data center that Google's running, and you're just gonna basically purchase it and you're gonna have it on your account, right? Now you don't have, so this has an exception, right? So Google did advertise it as a hardware-less gaming. The only exception is that you do need a controller when you're gonna be playing on the TV. Whereas when you play it on the phone, no problem, you don't need a controller. When you're playing on the laptop, when you're playing on your tablet, when you're playing on an iPad, when you're playing on a desktop, you don't need a controller. You can just play it just like PC gamers do with the keyboards and the mice, right? But however, when you do want to hook it up to your TV, you are going to need what we call the Premium Pro Edition. It comes with the white controller, it comes with the Chromecast 4K Ultra, and you're gonna have to connect the Chromecast 4K Ultra to the TV, and you're gonna have to connect that 4K Chromecast to the controller, and the controller is gonna then allow you to basically play the game, right? So I've already unboxed the Premium Pro Edition in my previous video, so if you do want to just check it out and just watch the video. But back to this. So in terms of flaws, right? So most of the complaints on Google Stadia is the fact that stability issues, right? So Google Stadia, you have to understand, is entirely dependent on your Wi-Fi. right? So if you're, they basically suggest or recommend you to have 40 to 40 megabytes per second to essentially play the video games smoothly. And I would recommend 40, maybe even 50, because if the internet service basically does drop, you don't see any stability issues. Other than that, if you do meet this requirement, there is no audio lag, there is no visual skips, there is no input lag. In terms of my experience, I did have it, but however, when it does drop below 40, when it's 20 or 30 megabyte seconds, I do see lags, right? I do see time jumps, I do see jump cuts, right? I do see basically drop in basically graphics, right? It's not HD anymore, it's not 4K anymore, right? And it's noticeable, and that's a flaw. Other than that, when it is at 40 megabytes per second, even higher, there is a smooth gameplay, right? The second complaint is the gaming library. So the issue is most of the games available on the Google Stadia right now, or currently, our games have already been available on the Xbox that we've already played, and on the PlayStation that we've already played. And the most of the complaints, why should I buy a game for $79.99 again that I've already played on my Xbox, or that I've already played on my PlayStation? And it's a valid complaint. But hey, what, Google's stepping up, and they've already started announcing some basically games they're going to be released. For example, they're releasing a new Assassin's Creed game. So I saw the trailer. I'm super hyped for it. If you want, I'll drop the link to the trailer in my captions below. Other than that, yeah, so the two flaws I see is stability because of the internet, and as well as basically gaming library. So the gaming library is becoming better, but if you do want to give Google Stadia a try, Google is offering basically 2 free months of Premium Pro Edition. All you gotta go is Google Stadia, log in with your Google account, and now you can claim basically free games. So they have Destiny for free, they have Grid for free, and they have a bunch of other games for free. Just play it out, see for yourself how you like it. And so in terms of my opinion, overall, Google Stadia, I think it has a lot of potential. I think it does need some fixing, but over time it will basically be better. So that wraps up this video. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up, like the video, make sure you guys subscribe, as well as share the video. And till next time, stay sweet, stay safe, stay caring. Thank you.